The outgoing head of the United Kingdom Armed Forces said the military will have to be ready for war with Russia but doesn't believe that Putin really wants a hot war with the West. Thing is, Putin is a psychopath and thinks that the West is too weak to do anything about him if he strikes fast and hard enough. And he ain't that wrong. Germany has no leadership right now and is filled with Russian shills. The United Kingdom is run by a total moron. France is run by a Putin apologist, and Biden already has a lot on his plate with Taiwan, North Korea, Iran and China. European Union foreign ministers are set to widen sanctions against Belarus on Monday to include airlines and travel agencies that scam thousands of Middle Eastern migrants and then use them as a political weapon on the Polish border. I guess we'll see if the dictator in Minsk backs down or escalate. Ukraine has been warned by Western intelligence that there's a high probability of a Russian military escalation this winter. Do you think? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see this. If I were a betting man, I would bet Putin does this during the Olympics like he did in 2008 against Georgia. The Polish army on the border with Belarus said they were expecting a major assault by armed immigrants tonight. They claim that Belarusian forces are giving instructions, equipment and weapons to force their way into the European Union borders. Poland is preparing for an attack. There's already 15,000 Polish troops on the border. And Latvia just started unannounced military drills with at least 3,000 troops near the Belarusian border today. The military drills will be going on until December 12, so almost a month. I hope Belarus backs down soon, or else there's a big chance someone somewhere will make a big mistake and then nobody will be able to control the escalation. The Polish Prime Minister has finally called NATO on their inaction, saying that concrete steps must be taken instead of all those empty words. Good on you. The latest satellite imagery from the Russian Taganrog Air Base in the Rostov Oblast in Russia, taken at 8:38 am this morning, shows 24 Ilyushin Il-76 on the runway. This is a lot since the entire Russian Air Force has about 110 of those in total. So almost a quarter of all their transport plane and one air base on the border with Ukraine is suspicious as heck. Each plane can carry between 128 and 225 paratroopers. Multiply that by 24 planes and that's a minimum of 3,000 soldiers ready to be dropped behind enemy lines. The Polish Prime Minister also said that Poland, Latvia and Lithuania are considering to invoke NATO Article 4 consultations over the Belarus crisis. The Article 4 of the NATO treaty says that any nation can call for consultation over military matters when the territorial integrity, political independence or security is threatened. I think this crisis totally qualifies. I wonder which NATO member will oppose this. I would bet Hungary, since the Prime Minister of Hungary, Viktor Orbán, is basically the Hungarian copy of Putin, a right-wing fascist wannabe dictator, and we never know who Turkey is gonna side with, NATO or Russia. This morning, Ukraine received the delivery of about 80 tons of ammo from the United States. It is part of the $60 million in additional military assistance approved by President Biden in August. It is a demonstration of United States' commitment to the success of a stable, democratic and free Ukraine. Suck it, Putin. I suspect that tonight could be a big night, as Polish intelligence thinks that Belarus will send armed migrants to force their way into Poland, and tomorrow sanctions are coming against Belarus. The next 24 hours are gonna be tense, but hopefully nothing bad happens, or this could quickly escalate into a war nobody sane wants. These were the geopolitical news for this afternoon, Sunday the 14th of November 2021. Like and subscribe for more up-to-date news. Thank you.